Is there, a couple of you mentioned this, who would be interested, given the time and how our flow goes, of having us look at your website so we can get a sense of who came with that idea? Raise your hand. So.
I'm sorry. Say again?
We said, who wants to give us a lot of money, and we voted for you.
I'm willing to vote on a budget that doesn't include a $400 bonus.
Don't go to the bathroom. You ask Margaret. So we have a couple of questions, and what we're going to do is, Gail's going to get up here first, and we're going to talk about her website. Would somebody be willing to jot down the notes, and I'll get a different person each time so that she can listen and not have to take notes. Somebody willing to jot down some notes for her? Thank you. So you want to stand up here? So the other thing we decided, we were talking about this, she's going to go over to the website when we pull it up, because she's the one that knows it. It's a lot easier for her to pull something up if we need to, rather than her tell somebody. So she'll be moving back and forth here. Some of you, as I said, have a lot of experience in this. This is just, so we have a nonprofit, and this is their website, and she's going to hear her question. She's going to give us a minute or two, a synopsis on what the organization does. And then she's going to identify, number two is identify her target audience she's trying to reach through her online communications. This came from Paula, who's not here tonight, but a brief success story with technology. So if you have a success story that you can briefly share. And then we're going to explain an area we're going to look at with her website so that we can then give feedback. So you got that?
I don't know, you might need to tell me one at a time.
Okay.
So what's the first one?
My name? A 1 or 2 minute synopsis on what your organization does.
Okay, so I'm the executive director of Piedmont Wildlife Center. We're a Durham nonprofit that serves the Triangle area. We are into nature education and conservation. So we're located right near the South Point Mall and behind a corporate park, and we have a 100-acre property. And I work in a log cabin in the woods. It's really quite fun. And we do camps for kids year-round, both in Durham at our location, as well as Umstead State Park. We also have a camp there for kids. We also do birthday parties, school programs, field trips that come to us. We also go to schools and do programs there. And we also have a conservation program where we do lots of different citizen science projects. We are right now studying box turtles in our park and are part of a statewide research project on box turtles, trying to figure out how to save them. They are declining in North Carolina as well as the whole eastern United States, so we're trying to figure out what we can do to protect them. And we do a lot of other conservation-minded projects and that type of thing. What was the next
target
thing?
Audience?
My target audience, we're looking for families in the Triangle area that will send their kids to our camps. We're also targeting schools. We run after-school programs in about 3 different elementary schools in Durham County and 3 different schools in Orange County, and so we're looking at schools as a market. And we also have adult programs on the weekends, so our target is also adults that are interested in nature. We have a wild harvest program where once a month we go out and harvest what's growing in nature, and we come back and we have a chef that actually cooks a really wonderful dinner. So we're trying to find people that will learn how to live off the land in a more sustainable way and do those kinds of things. And we teach kind of primitive skills of foraging and basket making and building fires and those types of things. So that's our market.
And what would be a brief success story you had with your technology?
I don't really know, other than we have a website that we put together, and it functions. I have a very small staff. There are 5 full-time people, myself and 4 other people. None of us are techies at all. We all know enough to get ourselves in trouble. We all know how to kind of play around with the website and move things around. It is WordPress based. So we can all go in there and we can add pages and edit things and do that type of thing. But I think one of the problems that we have is that we all do that. And so it's all different because we all have different writing styles, we have different ways of doing things. And so one of the things we're actually doing right now as an organization is we are rewriting our mission statement, which actually should be done next week. And then we're trying to do a branding. We might change our name. And so one of the things that we're looking at is, how do we kind of revamp the website when we do that whole rebranding. So we've got a new mission statement. I don't even know what it is at this point because we haven't done it long enough to even think about it. But our main goal is actually connecting people and nature. We're trying to get people back outside so that they can really learn how to take care of nature and realize that it is out there, it's in their backyard. We do that with kids and adults. So we're trying to really kind of build a community around nature. So one of our problems right now, is there another question?
Well, and then it's just to say, how can we be of assistance to you?
Okay, and you had a...
Yeah, what social media platforms are you on?
We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Primarily on Facebook is what we do a lot of Facebook. We try to post 1 or 2 times a day, and we've kind of looked at the patterns and when people are actually reading our stuff to try to post on that. It's my conservation coordinator who is my Facebook person, so none of us are really social media people. We just kind of do what we can. I occasionally go on Facebook and post something, but not usually.
So I could pull Facebook up as well. What do you want people to...
Yeah, if they want to see Facebook, that would be great too. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody in your organization or that you could tap to be the editorial voice? That is, when things get written, that all of it funnels through for review or editing or whatever through one person, so that you're actually appearing to be speaking as one entity, not, oh, this is my blog. This, it's kind of like my blog site. This is like my blog site, and
yeah, we don't really do a lot of blogging.
No. But
and to answer that, there's only 5 of us, and you'll see from our website that we have lots of things going on. I'm the executive director and do all of the fundraising and most of the writing of newsletters and things like that. So I guess I would be that person, but I don't really want to be, just because of
So is there
time.
somebody you could tap from a volunteer standpoint?
No, not at this point.
Not
no.
one of the 5. Okay.
Not at this point.
So that's something that you really would like to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, all of you, we're looking for board members, so if anyone knows of someone. So we have a front page where we try to rotate things that are important and upcoming, so that we can let people know about the things that we have coming up. We do a lot of wild harvesting things, so we're doing this huge wild cocktail night at top of the hill. If anybody wants to come, it'd be really fun. And so keep going down.
School night.
Okay, all right.
It's a school night. Leave the kids at home to do homework and come. What do you do?
Let's go down.
So one of the issues with this is that we have so many things going on. We have a ton of stuff that is under each one of those tabs. We have a ton of things that are underneath of it. Our education programs are probably very complex. We have adult programs and kids programs and teen programs.
Yes, you can watch it up there.
So as you can see, if I go to adults here, we've got classes and internships and a gathering that we do on a yearly basis. Teens got a whole bunch of programs underneath of it, as does children. When you go over to camps, then the camps are really our big program. So we've got, to me, it's not easy for people to kind of go and use this. It's very cumbersome. And so, the problem is that, that's the issue that we're facing, is all these different school programs. Then you have to come over here and look at all these over here. So that's one of the issues with this, is that to me it's just too confusing for people to move from one place to another as they kind of look at our website.